As I'm sure you're already aware, my name's Evan Bunch. Alright, so UK's campus, and honestly all of Lexington, is one of the most beautiful places. It's clean, it's spread out, it's not on top of itself, and it's green. But one major causality of this is the lack of parking. There's almost 30,000 students at UK, there's 2,000 faculty, and there's 12,000 people employed by UK. Now, not all of them are on campus, but many of them are. That's too many cars and not enough spots. So I propose we build one massive underground parking system. It should be linked with the city of Lexington, so it's not out of the budget for the University of Kentucky. And I think it should begin all the way at the North Hospital, just north of North Campus, extend underneath North Campus with elevators, underneath the Student Center, elevators, and then end at the entrance into the main circle next to Gatton College. With this massive parking structure practically right under campus, it would make walking in class so much safer. It would be linked with state or local funding, so it would be cost effective. And 3, it would make the place just look so much better. There wouldn't be this massive gray concrete blob just in the middle of campus taking up space. It'd be underneath it. It'd be completely invisible. You could have a beautiful field. You could have green trees. You could have a classroom building. You could have literally anything. So yes, this may sound a little far-fetched, but there are multiple of these already built and being used in big cities like New York, Chicago, Boston, already in use, being used. So, but on top of all of that, it would just be the most convenient thing for your average student to have a very cheap parking place right underneath campus. So, for a broke college kid, paying a premium of $600 to park in one of the current parking structures is most of the time out of the budget. These parking structures are honestly very expensive and honestly not that close to class. I don't think it's worth paying for, so I personally don't. But for a student that has to commute, they have to pay it, or they have to find a street parking. And street parking is very aggressive, I will say. I've been walking to class and I saw two separate incidents of people like in heated arguments about a single spot. That's actually how I came up with this idea. So along with street parking costing almost $600, student parking almost costing $600, there is the periphery parking permit, which is $300 to park 2 miles away at Commonwealth Stadium. And then you get to walk all the way back. You can use the bus, but you get what I mean. So as a freshman student, when I was a freshman, the current parking system almost ruined all chances of me going to the grocery store. I think I did it one time. And going to the grocery store is when I eat healthy. Eating out is when I gain a lot of weight. I literally had to either carry the groceries back from my parking spot. It was almost 2 miles from Commonwealth Stadium because I lived in North Campus. Either that or you take your groceries on the dirty bus. I never did that. So this new parking system would significantly make the trek carrying all these groceries, carrying everything so much easier for these students. So along with prices being an issue, the underground parking system would increase UK's student safety. 2018 had the highest record of pedestrian deaths by cars in 30 plus years. I think it was ever, set the record ever. It beat 2008's record. This is very alarming, holy crap. For most students have to cross multiple dangerous roads, like South Limestone, Avenue of Champions, and they have to cross them and risk death almost every day. This new parking structure would ultimately decrease all the pedestrian accidents by decreasing the need of students having to cross heavy traffic roads like South Limestone. There'd be much less of a chance of getting hit by a car of someone speeding going 60 miles an hour. So one of UK's biggest unspoken things is its beauty. UK's board and faculty and everyone has worked very hard to make UK's campus green and gorgeous. They obviously love having big fields, green trees, gardens, just beautiful buildings to look at. They've gone to such lengths to decorate the current concrete parking structures that they color them with as best bricks as they can and everything. This just makes the underground parking system even more perfect for the University of Kentucky. Instead of having big, clunky, ugly parking structures, you could have a beautiful field. You could have trees. You could have a classroom building. You could have anything. It's underneath the ground. It's invisible. So, in conclusion, I'm proposing we build a massive underground parking system. It would range from North Campus, North Hospital, North Campus, Student Center, and then right outside of Gatton. It would take a decent amount of time to build, yes. So I believe if we start sooner than later, we'll be ahead of the curve when other universities start doing this in the near future. Everyone, including non-students, would benefit. Since the parking structure is so close to downtown, non-students could even park there. Also, it would increase student safety, decreasing the time students have to cross roads. Also, it would give us parking spots that no one had to see. You didn't have to look at these ugly cars every day. But overall, in my opinion, the most convenient thing about this is that it is the most convenient thing. Anyone can park there. You don't have to worry about finding a parking spot. You can do anything. So thank you for listening, and thanks for a great semester as well. I really enjoyed the class, and I thought I was going to hate it. So thanks.